to the bathroom for a couple seconds. I come back, he cursing me out about stuff. But we're going to get into this video.
Who is...
Puss in Boots. Open that door. Who's that? Hello.
What you jingling up them stats? What's those keys?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on our show before?
You high?
He
is high.
He's lying.
He is high. Look at his eyes.
I know he's high.
Who's coming up the steps with you? Who's there behind you? Oh, I thought I heard someone.
Let him go to the bathroom. That box. Let's go. Yes. What?
Come on, start.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We're back with another video. Now listen, I did a video. We messed. Oh, we already know. Lord knows. Thank you, Jesus. So Mikkel and I just recorded a video about my birthday. That video will be seen sometime this week. And I mean, we goes in. We talked about the whole thing. For all those who's on Instagram on my birthday, you already, well, the day after, y'all know what happened. Even though it wasn't my real birthday, y'all know what happened. So,
I thank God.
Yeah, but I don't thank God for that. But
no, I thank God for being here.
Yeah, amen. So we're gonna get into the video. If you're a first time watcher to the Scorpion Show, please subscribe to our channel. Also, click the like button and share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or wherever you choose to share a video. If you choose to share us on Facebook, don't post a link on the Facebook in the post. Facebook do not show you YouTube videos. What you do is you make the post and then put the link in the comments so people can see it. Like, yeah, I'm watching this funny ass video from the Scorpion Show. Stuff like that. So, and if you are a sponsor, if you're not a sponsor to the Scorpion Show, you can sponsor our channel for $4.99. For all of our perks, you can visit the Scorpion Show's homepage and click on the links, and you'll see the sponsor tab, and you can sponsor our channel. If you're on iOS, you won't be able to see it, but if you go to a desktop computer or on an Android device, you'll be able to see the sponsor button where you can sponsor our channel. And to sponsor us again is only $4.99 a month. And shout out to all of our sponsors. To all the new sponsors, you will be shouted out on the next video. I haven't had the time to do that because I was getting all of these notes together. We're going to try to get through all of these notes in one shot. So, who are we going to start with first? We can talk about all the stuff that we missed. Last week, Della Reese passed away. Della Reese died at the age of
86.
86 years old, which is a long and full life. And I really remember Della from Touched by an Angel. And I believe she was on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when she got shot in the toe.
In Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights. Why did I say I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? Harlem fucking Nights. But you know, she has had a
long career,
body of work, and a long career. And you know, I really remember her from Touched by an Angel. Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like the show. But I used to go to one of my friends' house all the time. And they will always watch the reruns of Touched by an Angel. And you know, she would always be on there. And she was a singer, she was an actress. I'm not sure if she did Broadway or anything like that. But I know that I enjoy seeing her on Raven Simone's show. And it don't mean anything if it ain't got that swing. And they fucking did that. If you never seen that Raven episode, just Google Della Reese Raven Simone. You will find it. You will love it. You will enjoy it. But you know, Della Reese, she did everything. She really did everything.
She was a legend in our community.
Yes,
a legend.
And you know, it's sad to see her go. I don't know when her funeral was or anything like that. But shout out to Della Reese. She will be missed. 86 years old.
She lived a long life. You can't beat that.
Full life. Oh yeah, and and another thing, like I like seeing her in different shit. Like she was in Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. Everybody knew that role when she comes in there. So just shout out to her. Shout out to Della Reese. And also Heathcliff Huxtable's father. Can't remember his name.
And I have no idea who's that calling me, but
somebody's calling you?
Hello.
Oh. I'm like, that's a hospital.
Are you sure?
You need to answer that. I think it is.
Hello.
But shout out to Della Reese. Rest in peace. We'll see you soon. But I hope not too soon, but we'll see you in the future. So, also, Serena Williams got married to Alexis Ohanian, or Ohanian. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
I got to sit on top of my head.
But they got married in New Orleans. And, you know, from what the pictures I've been seeing, it looked like it was a beautiful wedding. Yeah, and everybody was there. And all of her homegirls, Beyonce, Sierra, Kelly Rowland, Angie, Lala Anthony. Oh, that was the store closing. It's too late at night to be recording. But yeah, it was a nice one. She had like the little Wimbledon theme going on. I just loved the whole thing. She had a fucking merry-go-round going on, and Beyonce had to be the one to be on the merry-go-round. And I seen, I mean,
she got kids at home, so
yeah. I mean, she gotta have fun sometimes. So yeah, it was really nice. Shout out to Serena Williams. And you know, I seen something about Serena Williams that made me make a post on Facebook yesterday, because there's so many people just worrying about what the black woman is doing and what she's doing with a white man, and just a black man always trying to tell a black woman what to do with her life. I'm just fed up. Like, I mean, all of his posts had something to do with black women and how they should be living. So I just was over that. You are to love who you want to love, and your heart, love doesn't have a color, right, and it doesn't have a gender. You love who you love, and that's that.
This is 2017.
Yes,
come on.
So shout out to Serena Williams, because she could take care of him, his family, and whoever else she wanted to.
And me.
Yeah,
because I need to be told to take care of him.
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Take care of me.
How you taking care of?
Are we talking about in or out of the bedroom?
No, when you in the bedroom.
Well,
but don't tell them that. So yeah, shout out to Serena Williams. Miss Evelyn Braxton was still making her rounds on TV.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I thank God for being here. I thank God for being here. And so does Miss Evelyn Braxton.
Yeah, because she letting them know.
She thanks God for knowing what she knows. Because she's knowing everything.
Yeah. I mean, every TV show. And Tamar, I guess Tamar is, I really think Tamar is allowing this.
But this is what I don't understand. Okay, your mother went out there and she said what she said on TMZ that day in the airport. Mm-hmm. And then she turned around and went on a TV show. And okay, that's it. But why is she continuously doing these?
Because she's trying to save her life.
But you know what I see this as? I still see this as, even with the mother going out there and doing all this talking, I'm sorry, many of y'all may be sidetracked or blinded, but I still see this as promotion for their show and this new season. Tamar's not doing the talking, Vince ain't doing the talking, somebody got to do the talking, and the talking that Evelyn Braxton is doing, it's drawing us in, and it's making us want to watch the new season more and more.
Well, I'm sure BTV is not going to show him beating her ass.
Of course they're not going to show, but they're going to show something as far as them getting upset, because you know people like to see. For instance, last night, the Soul Train Awards. Everybody and their mother, after Tamar performed, which was a great performance, yes, everybody and their mother was saying, oh, you know, she was singing that about Vince. You know, when you in pain, you sing. That's all you saw. Oh, I know this is about Vince. You know what I mean? But and it may not be about him at all, but because of the situation she's going through, that's what people are associating that song and that performance with. Yeah. So I feel like, to me, I'm sorry, I may be the only one out there that feels this way, but I feel like this is partly a media stunt for their new season.
Even Miss Evelyn.
Even Miss Evelyn.
To make an allegation.
Not to make allegations. I'm not saying that the allegations are false. I'm just saying that she's speaking, first of all, why is she doing all this talking? Why her? She's already said what she needed to say on that first show where she sat there with those two ladies. I can't think what show it was. I think Selena Johnson's show. That show. Circle. After that, why is she still talking to different media? Why? Mm-hmm. When have we ever heard Miss Evelyn do this much talking?
Not unless she's on TDJ or something.
Exactly. Never.
Yeah.
And then some stuff is not adding up. Because when she did that one interview when she said that she heard the noise and she went down there, and I like Miss Evelyn. I ain't got nothing against her. But I pay attention to what I'm listening to.
When she locked herself in the room.
And she locked herself in the room with the baby and they were scared. And I'm thinking to myself, Miss Evelyn, you seem like a very strong woman. I can't even imagine you either not fighting him, getting him off your daughter, or not going upstairs and calling the police. And she didn't mention either one. She just mentioned running upstairs and locking herself in the room with the baby. Like, to me, I felt like that tad bit of information was a tad bit dramatic. And I'm not saying that it's not true, but I'm saying, like, I sit and I run upstairs and I get my grandson and I lock ourselves in the room and I just sit and listen to my son-in-law beat my daughter's ass and I don't think to call the cops. I'm sorry.
But see, it's kind of like, I think she probably wouldn't want that more attention on Tamar and Vince themselves.
But he's beating her ass.
Yes.
At that moment, I'm not thinking about my daughter's celebrity. I'm thinking about my daughter's life.
Yeah, but a lot of people feel like, oh my God, I can't bring that attention to it. I just wish she...
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, if she couldn't bring the attention then when her daughter needed her, why is she bringing it now? Because it's a lot of attention.
That's the stuff you need to ask Miss Evelyn. Maybe Miss Evelyn could come on our show.
I'm just saying, because I feel like right now, all of this talk is being done while this new season is
just wonder why.
Yeah, why? Why are we doing this now? And I'm not saying that it's not true, but why now? Why are we all of a sudden doing it a week or two before the new season starts, and then now that the new season is on, we still doing this talking and talking? Like, I don't get it. And then my coworker, her sister went to the Escape show the other day, and her sister said, yeah, Tamar gave a shout out to her husband.
Really?
Because I guess Vince is from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
And she gave a shout out about, my husband's from here, this and that. I'm thinking like, but you and your husband are going through a divorce. Why the hell are you even worried about giving a shout out to him and his hometown? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
And yes, I hope so, because I'm really listening. I keep telling people, pay attention. Pay attention, because I can see by next year. I can see by next year all of this being, oh, we're now working it out. We're all Americans.
No, there's no working it out.
I can see it.
The mama said you got your ass whooped. Well, and the sister's going to talk about it on the show.
Well,
like how
but you remember me saying early on when Miss Evelyn was in that airport, she never said anything about her husband or her daughter leaving her son or leaving him or where she just was saying that she wants him to stop beating on her daughter. Not, oh, I want my daughter to leave him or my daughter's leaving. I just want him to stop beating on my daughter. I'm sorry, well, why don't you want your daughter to leave him, or why didn't you mention that?
Yeah, I want to know what this is. And where's Michael Braxton at? And where's Mr. Michael Braxton?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking like, when my coworker told me that, and I'm saying, are you for real? She said, yeah. My sister was at the show last night, and she said that Tamar gave a shout out to Vince in his hometown. I said, huh?
I ain't know Vince. I think he's from.
He's from somewhere up
I
here.
know he's from New Jersey. I don't remember Newark exactly.
Or well, maybe Jersey. But she gave a shout out for
Vince, my baby father.
And my coworker is a faithful watcher of the Scorpion show. Yeah. So she made sure she let me know that information. I was like, oh, really? She said, yeah, my sister told me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We gotta. Somebody gotta really ask Miss Braxton.
But I'm in tune.
Miss Braxton might say, "Oh, I'm trying to save a life." Okay.
Yeah, you may be trying to save a life, but are you also trying to promote the new season of this show? I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're not putting it past.
I'm not putting it past nobody, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not putting it past nobody. Nobody. And I want y'all to listen to me and hear me out. You too. I'm not putting it past nobody. Point taken. Prime example. I said on this show. We've been doing this for 9 years. Like for the past, 7 years, I sat on this show and I defended Matthew Knowles tooth and nails. Did I not? Mm-hmm. You called him out on everything and I defended him. Come to find out, he was stealing money from his own daughter. I didn't see that coming. But you made it a point to call him out. And because I was so blinded by it, when it came out that he was stealing money from his daughter and he wasn't doing right by them at all as a whole, I said to myself, damn, if Matthew Knowles could steal money from his own daughter, why can't Miss Evelyn Braxton be helping promote the show?
How does that correlate with the money? Is she getting paid to do this?
Correlate with what money? It doesn't have to correlate with any money. This could be a serious situation, and I'm not saying that it's not serious. I'm not saying that Vince is not.
Stealing and beating somebody butt is different.
Listen, but promoting. Why again? Think about it. Why again is Evelyn Braxton the only Braxton talking about this? Why is she the only Braxton talking about this? The only Braxton talking about this?
Because I think Tamar is comfortable. The only thing I can think about is Tamar is probably comfortable with her mother talking about it. Kind of like how Janet Jackson and her brother talk about all the verbal abuse. She let her brother say that. Her brother's still around, so I'm assuming, okay, she let him say that. Because that's the only way I can think of it. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, with Evelyn Braxton's situation, now, again, I'm not saying that it's not true, allegedly, that Vince beat on Tamar's ass. I'm not saying that at all. Because there has to be something.
It's truth. Oh, it's true.
It has to be some truth to it. Yes, it has to be.
I hate to say it.
I hate to say it too. But at the same time, I feel like it's so much coming from Evelyn Braxton about the situation,
Maybe.
and I'm thinking like,
You never know. Maybe he put his hands on her. I don't know.
I don't think. But then, if he put his hands on Evelyn Braxton, then why is it so hard to believe that she could be helping promote this new season
Maybe
of the
he
show?
threatened her. I don't know. I don't think Vince would put his hands on her.
I don't think that either.
No.
But it's something's not right.
If
Something's
she's
not
talking about
right.
she had to run. It's not funny. Okay, it's funny.
Because I follow Tamar, and I don't really see
Yeah.
Tamar post too much about this season.
Would you? If you get the divorce? I mean,
No, but that's what I'm saying. She's not really
And
posting that
she's
much about the
heavily,
season.
she's normally heavy. In
But
that.
does it not make sense for you to have a new season out and then and the season be mirrored by all of this drama? Let's not forget that the day that it came out that they were filing for a divorce was the same day that the trailer for this new season came out.
We
That
still
very
got
same
20
day.
times.
I'm sorry, how
We
coincidental?
still got 20 times.
How coincidental?
Listen. All I know is this.
No, you
so
can
far,
and all I know you want. But I'm telling you, black is black and white is white. Ain't nobody gonna tell me no different.
So
Something's going on, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't be surprised by the time 2018 come, we start hearing from
We
them,
need to hear
oh,
from
we're
Brandy.
making it work. Oh, we're going to marriage counselor, and we're making it work for
I
our
thought
son.
Tamar was no, baby, it can't work for your son because you already seen what happened. Now, I think she maybe want to make it work for the son because she know how it feels to see her parents go through a divorce. And I think they got divorced after.
But did her
they
father
got
ever beat on her mother's ass?
I don't know.
And Tamar is not, she's no stranger to being in a relationship where she didn't ask.
No.
Is she?
And
No, she's not.
And normally when you are in those situations, you are used to seeing stuff like that.
Well,
Or
listen.
hearing stuff like that, and you think that's just okay. But I don't want to sit here and assume that the Braxtons done went through that with their parents, because I don't fucking know. And they never told us that. All I know is when that divorce happened, that divorce was hard on all of those.
Yeah,
girls.
it was.
And it looks like divorces in all of them because it's all of them they getting except for Tracy right now. Everybody done got married, got a divorce. Tracy's the only one still in her marriage, and she done been through cheating and all.
And I honestly don't think Tamar really wants to get a divorce. I don't.
I wouldn't want to be with nobody beating my ass.
Yeah,
and I'm
but-
gonna tell her this: if she's thinking about staying with somebody that beat her ass, she need to fucking get the fuck out of
What do
there.
you mean thinking about staying with somebody beat her ass? He's no telling how long he's been beating her ass.
But you know what?
So I
they
mean,
both could be beating each other up, and so
they both could. And then all of a sudden, can I ask you this? Why all of a sudden now, all of a sudden, the week before this new season, we hear that he's beating her ass?
I don't know. But it could be real, Mikhail.
I didn't say that it wasn't real. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I know, but
I'm not
you said
saying
why
that's
are
not
they
real.
promoting it?
Why
Why
is
they
all this?
doing all
Yeah,
this
why
thing
is all
for
this?
each other?
Why? Why is she not? Why isn't somebody on Tamar's
You know what?
publicity team saying, you know what? That's enough, Miss
But
Braxton.
it's not.
Let's bring it on
But
in.
that's Tamar's thing. They don't hire. Tamar hires her publicity team. They don't hire Miss Evelyn Braxton, so she can get on anybody's show.
Well, then her publicity team needs to tell her, Tamar, it's time for your mother to really.
Well, what the fuck Tamar gonna say to her mom? I remember
What do
time.
you mean? That's my personal business.
Yeah.
It's time for you to stop.
Well,
It's
her
what do you
mom still gonna
mean?
share it.
What do you mean? If my mother's out there telling my personal business, I'm sorry, Mom, it's time for you to bring it on in. It ain't, oh, that's how mom.
Well,
She
you need
can't
to
just
stop
tell
telling
Mom.
my business.
Yeah, stop telling my business. Exactly right.
But I've been saying she needs to stop telling her business.
We both on the same page, but I'm saying don't act like, oh, because that's her mom, she can't tell her mom not to stop
I
talking.
mean, she can tell
Yes.
her mom, but she can't make her mom.
Well, she needs to, because Mom, you are now hurting me. You're hurting me by going out there and you're doing all of this talking. You said what you had to say, now stop talking.
Yeah, I mean, but
That was the same thing a few seasons ago with Candy and her mom on the show. Her mom couldn't say the hell out of her business. And we all wanted her to tell her mom to stay out of her
Candy was
business.
scared to tell her.
Well, right. At some point, you gotta tell your mother it's time to be
Tamar
quiet.
scared to tell her mom?
No, I don't think
She
she's
might
scared.
have slapped the piss out of her.
I don't think she's scared to tell her mom. You know why?
Wow.
Because I think she's telling her mom to go out there and do it.
Yeah, bro.
To promote this new season of the show.
But nobody's care about the new season. I'm worried about Braxton family violence. That's what I want to say.
But see, that's the thing. I was at my friend's house the other day, and my friend turned on Tamar and Vince. And the funny thing about it wasn't this season, it was last season. The funny thing about it is one of the people that was in the room, and he said the same exact thing. He said, nobody cares about their show. We all like Braxton Family Violence.
But that's when Tamar was a breakout star and she was the favorite.
But I think that's the thing. Nobody really cares about Vince and Tamar. This is a new scandal. This is a new season.
And with this new scandal,
Are
and
you
this
picking up what I'm putting down?
Let me tell you something. All of this going down, we're not going to see none of this happening right now We're not going to see none of that until Braxton Family.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
What?
This is a new season.
Yeah.
A new scandal.
Yeah.
Nobody really paid attention to Tamar Events' show in the past.
And
so we
who
gotta
walked
up it up. We gotta
I
up it.
tried to watch it, okay? Listen.
But it's still not working for you, right?
No, because you're not seeing the cracks yet. You're seeing what you always see. And listen, it's always Tamar, the gays, and a performance, and me and Vince fighting over this and that. And that's it. But I'm ready to get down to the nitty gritty, kitty bitty. I want to see everything that happened. Look at Roman Reigns. Yeah, so I'm ready to get to the real deal, and I'm done right now with this thing. I want Miss Evelyn to stop talking, but if she's not gonna really,
I want her to stop talking too.
If she's not gonna share the real.
Right. I want her to stop talking. I want her to stop talking because I feel like Miss Evelyn, you said all of it is that you needed to say. Just chill.
Yeah, but I want to see the sisters confront the mom on Braxton's Family. Why are you telling? Why? Why?
Or who's telling you to tell?
Yeah. Well, hey, and Tamar and how she's gonna react. What she gonna say to her mom? Because you never really see none of them try to get testy with Miss Evelyn.
Nah.
You ain't
and you don't have to get testy. You can just say, Mom, I would appreciate
it's going to get testy.
If you stop.
Because if you put my business out there, if I portray that I'm some kind of way, and you're my mother, and you're out here portraying that I'm another way, why would you do that?
But then again, remember Miss Evelyn said on that interview, when they asked her, does Tamar know you're out? And she said, yeah, Tamar's at my house. Yeah. So again, it could be Tamar telling her to go.
Or against Tamar's wishes. Like, what can Tamar do? Only thing Tamar can say is, stop talking. What else she gonna do? Now, she ain't gonna beat Miss Evelyn's ass.
No, but I just feel like there's no way on earth your daughter's coming to you and asking you to stop talking, and you look at your daughter and say, "Oh fuck you, I'm still gonna talk." I don't believe that, Kevin. I don't believe that. I think that if
you know she is the preacher too.
It does. That means nothing. Come on, that means nothing.
No.
That means you don't, because now you're just making it.
No, I'm just saying.
No, because I'm saying if somebody's mother came. If somebody's child came to them and said, Mom, I would really appreciate if you just stop. You said what you need to say. I just appreciate you stop because at the end of the day, this is my personal business. This is my life. And I'll say something when I want to say it. I can't imagine a mother looking at her and said, no, I don't care what you say. I'm still going to keep talking. I can't see that happening. Well, that's why I believe somebody's telling Miss Evelyn to still keep. Somebody's booking these interviews for her because she ain't booking them her damn self. There you go. Who's booking these interviews for her?
I don't know. Maybe,
no, we don't know.
Maybe we can ask Tawanda, Trina, and Tracy and Tony.
Oh, you know. You just trying to play.
Listen,
you know.
And let me tell you this.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Are you?
I don't care who's booking them. Miss Evelyn's out here telling it. And I do want her to stop. I want Miss Evelyn to let Tamar tell her own story, like I said a couple weeks ago.
By the time she gets ready to tell a story, it ain't gonna be nothing else to tell.
But it's too late because Tamar already gonna look like a fraud. And I hope that she's getting her story together on why your mother is telling your business and why you flaunt it to your fans that you and your husband had the perfect relationship and you're up there fighting. Or, excuse me, he's beating you up or you've beaten him up and he hit you back and he giving you black eyes and all of that. How can you defend that? What is your excuse except for, I don't know. She was putting on the front. Like I bet, never mind. She's been putting on the front. Now I'm not talking about the ass whoopings, but y'all see a different side that I've seen. Y'all see a different side that I've seen. How about that? How about that? How about that? And I'm gonna leave it alone. So, Kevin McCall and Eva Marcel. Kevin McCall is threatening Eva's boyfriend from America's Next Top Model. Or her fiance, and he was running for mayor of Atlanta. He didn't win. I'm fine with that, but she's still marrying him, and she's pregnant with his baby. And Kevin McCall don't like the fact that Eva's posting pictures of their baby with the new fiance.
Mind you, her fiance.
Yeah, her fiance.
Right. The man who's going to be in her children's life.
Yeah.
Whether he likes it or not.
Yeah. So he's threatening him, telling him to meet him at church. I'm going to beat your ass. Or we're going to have this meeting. I'm going to show you how much of a pussy you are. Or you going to see how much of a pussy I am. I don't know what that meant, but Kevin McCall, that don't sound what they say. I don't know what they say. But that just don't sound right. You want to see who's the pussy? I don't know. But this is what it is. Only connection you have with Eva is that you two share a child. And you two have to co-parent. What Eva does after you're gone, who she sleeps with, you need to get to know her fiance for your child's sake as well. If you don't like what you see, how about you stop acting like an asshole and posting dumb shit on the internet and get to know this man, because this man is going to be around. when you're not there.
Right.
When you're not there right now. Now, he's not a person that's going to try. I don't think he's a person that's going to try to hurt your daughter or anything.
Yeah.
But you know, he can probably not feel a connection with your daughter, or don't want to have,
or try to feel afraid to because you. And you don't want that. I feel like as many people as you have loving your children, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
If you're not with the other spouse or not, to have somebody else to come into your child's life and to love them genuinely and equally, that is a blessing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That is a blessing to have a bunch of people loving on your child. And to take that away from somebody simply because you're upset because your ex has now moved on with her life and she's with somebody new. Like, come on, who does that?
She deserves to be happy and you deserve to be happy, but you don't see even, oh, you bet not pay something
right.
But my baby. Come on, if she is doing it, she's not putting it on social media looking like a fool.
Right.
I think you need counseling, Kevin McCall. You are really like insane. And there's a lot of people in California that got that insane in the member. You know, as people, I'm not going to say that.
Don't say it.
But you know what I was about to say.
I don't, but don't say it because I feel like if you say it, then somebody's going to get offended. So don't say it. Leave the offensive things for me to say. Because they always get offended when I say things. Just leave it for me.
Okay. You know. Yeah, but Kevin McCall, let that go. Cameron and Mace. Bitch, it is 2017. This is not the 90s no more.
Mace and Betha.
Yeah, Mace and Betha. As a preacher or pastor or whatever, a bishop, I don't know. Cameron, you with Dipset and the Pink and stuff. Let's remember those days. Let's not get into a new era, a new generation where nobody really cares about both of y'all. Only the people who's my age and older really care about y'all. And y'all sitting here making, somebody's making pizza. And y'all sitting here making diss tracks. Come on.
To each other?
Yes! Okay.
At first I thought it was them making a song together.
No! They dissing each other, diss tracks. Come on.
Mace and Betha. Now why is Mace and Betha arguing with each other?
You mean arguing with Cameron?
Oh.
What's
Mace
Cameron
and Betha's two different, one person. Oh.
Can y'all just sit on top of the world? Look at what y'all built.
Can y'all just sit down? Okay?
Can y'all sit together and get these new people together? Because all this.
Yeah. Y'all could be coming together and they could be coming together and making a song and showing the new people. And I'm not saying Cameron was the best, but I mean Cameron had some hits. Mace had some hits too. I ain't saying he was the best either, but he had some. You know, he was on some hits too. But y'all can come together and show and come out with like an old school thing and just show people how it used to be done. Let me tell you something. This is how I feel. Once Nas and Jay-Z ended their shit, there's no reason why any old school rapper should still beefing. Because their beef went on for years. Yeah. And I was tired of hearing about it. Yeah. I was. At some point, I was like, wait, why is Nas and Jay-Z
Nas or Khalees? I mean, Nas and Khalees. Nas and Jay-Z or Khalees or Beyonce. They both, I like all of them.
What?
I like
Khalees and Beyonce didn't have beef.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I like Khalees. I'm just trying to build a beef out there. But I always love Khalees' creativity. Like,
right.
She is like...
And you love her, right?
First girl screaming track, bitch, she in line. I love Khalees because Khalees is different. Like you can't really compare Khalees and Beyonce. No. But you want to talk about people that beat march to the beat their own drum, like you could say Khalees and Solange. Now there's no comparison between the two, but those are some two girls that know how to be different and they know how to stand out. I love Khalees. I love B. I'm ready for the album. I want to know where the fuck is the DVD, Beyonce. You are playing. All this Black Friday shit going on, you want to sell Ivy Park? No. Stop playing. Put the DVD on sale. Because I want to see 6-inch Hills. I want to show everybody what the fucking show I seen. You don't want on your first stadium tour.
Right.
And it's still not on DVD.
And it's still not
I'm talking about solo stadium tour.
Right.
Not with your husband.
Right.
You.
Right.
And it's not on DVD for nobody to see? What the fuck? Like, y'all need to get it together over there, Parkway Entertainment / Beyonce World. I don't know. But, come on.
Remember when she used to release DVDs and her DVDs used to be at the top of the
Christmas
DVDs and the charts? Remember they had the charts
ABC,
and DVDs and hers would always be at the top?
Well, it should be. I mean, how could you deny?
Yeah, because I was there.
Oh my God, you see this one in the black?
That shit's nice. Oh.
His girlfriend calling herself leaking pictures. Why would you do that? Why?
You screenshot her?
No, why would I screenshot him?
Oh. I thought you were saying you liked it. Bitch, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? You did or you didn't? Help me to understand.
First of all, I'm not too. Never mind. I'm not too crazy.
You used to get on me about not being.
You know, you already know my type, so I don't be crazy about the.
I don't know your type.
You're such a liar. Who we going? Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri. Speaking of types, Janet and Jermaine allegedly they could be back together or getting back together. Are they friends? I don't know. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now back in the day, I think I didn't like Janet and Jermaine together only because of Jermaine's looks. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
I think that we all felt that way.
I
be like, well, Janet can get with him.
Well, no, I didn't get that.
Anybody can get with her.
I have this thing. I have this hype thing, and I just have, and it's wrong, but I have this thing where when a female is taller than a guy, like I just feel like that's weird.
That's her in heels. I don't think she's really taller than him.
But I'm sure even out of heels, she has a little bit on him because he's short.
Janet don't care about that. Janet care. From what I've read, she care about that.
I feel like that's why Michelle Obama had to wear them kitten heels.
She care about if it's the size of this remote.
Listen,
She would do all these interviews talking about you got to do this, you got to do that. I said, well, maybe that's what Jermaine's doing, making her happy. And Candy got a piece of it too, right? So, everybody get a piece of that Kit Kat boy. I don't know. Jermaine, what looks like that, you gotta have some type
you
of
have to, because if not, baby, you ain't spent time with me.
Did anybody see ya?
No, you didn't see me coming through that door last night. We're doing it.
Listen, if they get back together and start as friends, because y'all don't really know each other like that no more. Y'all know of each other, y'all been together all those years. But then Janet got married and you don't know, people change.
But Janet did say he was her best in bed, right?
Well, hey,
didn't she say that?
Well, she might gonna talk like that about her new husband.
Well, but didn't she say that at the time he was her best? And he probably still is.
And she ain't going nowhere. She was there for years.
With who? Jermaine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. She let him fuck up her music.
Let me tell you something. Did anybody see that?
Yes. And you know what?
The one thing he didn't fuck was that vocal cord. Okay,
you ain't shit. All I know is this: I'll be in Atlanta, December 17th at the final show.
Hey guys, you having a good time? Yay!
Don't do that.
What is she saying?
Now, come on now. You gonna fuck up my chances. That's what you might do. Alright. I need an event in my life. Listen.
Yeah, you do, because I'm tired of them not alone.
Stop, but I'm going to the show. And I'll be in Atlanta. I didn't even tell you all this in the beginning of the video. It don't matter. But I'm going to be in Atlanta. And I'm trying to get all the Blackout crew together that live in Atlanta. Trying to get together and do something. A dinner, Dave and Buster, something. I'd rather do Dave and Buster has some fun, kick your ass in some games and stuff. Something just to, say hey, have a good time. Haven't been to Atlanta a year and a half, so I'll be good. I'll be glad to go back. So I'm coming there. So if y'all see somebody look like me, it is me. Don't be afraid to say hello. LaDavid Johnson's body, all of his body wasn't here in America. Remember when his wife was on Good Morning America and said, they told her I know my husband's body from head to toe.
Remember they said they couldn't, she told them that they said she couldn't open that casket because his body, and remember I said that it don't make sense because why would you not have the right to open your husband's casket?
Yeah. Listen, they didn't want her to see him in the casket like that. They tried it. And let me tell you something. How would you feel to know that your husband, your parent, or anybody, their whole body wasn't in that casket? They're still finding remains.
Let me tell you something. And because it didn't make sense that they found his body like what? How far away?
2 days. They say a mile away. 2 days later.
And they found him 2 days later. That didn't make sense. It also didn't make sense to me why they would tell her it advised you not to open the casket because of the way he looks. No, because all of him is not in there. That's why you don't want me to open this casket. But see, there would have to be some type of lawsuit filed. There would have to be, I would be on every news circuit, Good Morning America, the local news in my area. national news, CNN. I'd be on everybody's show trying to figure out why it is that they did not tell me that all my husband's remains was in this casket. It just doesn't make sense. And that's
you're not making nobody feel better.
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
know what they're cooking, but I want some.
It's not a horrible. It smells like dog food, actually.
You're fucking trying my house. Bitch, now if you think we eating dog food, you can go home right now. Dog food, bitch.
I feel like this is an episode of Good Times.
Bitch, yeah, that's the episode. Mind you, me, him, and the other one, we was all in here watching Good Times, cracking up.
Baby!
They did a good job hiding it from me. Because, I mean, they look like they was
Okay.
But, I mean, it wasn't like, let's go out and nothing,
But let me just say this. I just feel like that's a horrible thing to do to somebody. You don't do that. You don't, no, Kevin, you don't do that. You don't not tell nobody that their husband's body's in the casket.
Or lie.
Or lie.
Just say that he's not all the way there. I'm
Mentally.
talking about, no, physically.
I mean, physically. Because a lot of people ain't over there mentally.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't remember her name, but I know she got a little hood side to her, but she's with the...
She's not over there either.
Don't mute. I know his voice. And if you pop it, he's definitely not.
Woo-wee!
Mute that. But they knew. She went on Good Morning America. She had that little list.
Who? The wife?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
But she was pretty though.
You got a lot of...
She let them know. I know my husband's body from head to toe. I know her from head to toe. Don't do that. That's definitely gonna make what Mikhail was in there if you sponsor our channel. Definitely gonna be in there. And the girls is gagging at the one where I posted today. They said, oh no.
Kevin has this new thing for sponsors. People only if you a sponsor. He has this new thing where, you know how I'm always whispering in his ear, so he has this new thing now, and he says, what Mikhail whispered in my ear, and he'll let the sponsors know what I whispered in his ear. And then they'll get to comment on it, and then it starts a whole conversation about a certain time. Well, he showed me today the one he posted, and I didn't even remember I whispered that in his ear.
Yes. Oh, but he tried whoever I posted. And y'all know the sponsors know. He tried her. And I'm like, why would you even think that?
Well,
and I know I told him that.
But then I forgot. She was a little too old for her.
Oh, no, age is never a factor.
Yeah, oh, shit. Only when they're under 17. That's when it's not a factor. So it's over.
Well, I got part of it. So, yeah. Celine Dion and R. fucking Kelly's.
Hey! Get your life.
Well, she's single now.
Who?
Celine.
She is.
You can get with anybody.
So is Whitney Houston.
That was so low I had to say.
No, because I couldn't remember.
Y'all go to that comment and see what happened. What else? Al Frankens.
With an S.
Yeah, Al Frankens from Saturday Night Live fame. He is the state senator of Minnesota. And he's the state senator. He's not a Congress. He's the senator.
Yeah, senator.
And yeah, from Minnesota. And you know, he had these allegations come out against him a couple weeks ago. Now listen, the girl was saying, I don't want him to step down, but she wanted having Me Too. I'm all for everybody having their Me Too's because there are so many people walking this earth who's been molested, raped. So many things happen to them, and you got people in your life telling you, anything happened, tell me. Then when you tell them, oh, don't nobody believe a goddamn thing. So they gotta walk around with that. Then you tell your boss, oh, he touched me, he sexually said something to me, harassed me. You tell, you're fired.
Right.
You tell in the music industry, oh, you'll never sing anywhere. You won't have record label. You tell in the movie industry, oh, bitch, you'll never work these streets of Hollywood again. You won't even get a star in Walk of Fame. And now, when somebody really had the strength to get up and say something,
right.
Oh, I mean, baby. And they had the real deal. Like, once that tape came out with Harvey Weinstein, bitch, it was over. It was over because they had that audio. But otherwise, it would have just been swept under the rug like everything else. Oh, no. But now everybody's telling this story. Then all of those, bitch, you thought Bill Cosby did something, bitch. Harvey Weinstein had the girls. Had them doing all kinds of stuff for him. But everybody is...
Which reminds me, I have to call somebody.
You know, everybody's telling their story. Somebody touched you?
No.
Oh.
Somebody want to touch.
Oh, you gonna touch? Is they gonna let you touch her?
Trust me, they're of age, and yes, they want me to touch.
Oh, why you had to bring up the of age?
Because I don't want nobody to think anything. Because you know some of these guys.
Because you know you had a YouTuber saying you like them underage.
Did I?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Oh. What? Can't nobody.
Well, what I heard.
Can't nobody underage do nothing for this body. Okay?
Well, especially not for me.
Okay. I need somebody of age to treat this body
I like
right.
20
This is a nice. This is a husky body that likes to
anybody see ya? Creep into my tail last night. When I got your message.
You know, every time I think about something, I'm gonna always think about you.
Who?
Wait, is this gonna be on what Mikhail whispered about?
Maybe.
You know, well, it ain't gonna be good for you when it is.
Wait. I will. Maybe I will.
No.
I mean, because it didn't. I didn't do nothing.
No, you didn't. But you kept going.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Oh, I thought you said you kept going. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say you kept going. I did. I thought I heard you say that. I did. I'm sorry.
That's nasty. Somebody's making spaghetti. Open the door, see if she can do it.
No, she's not up downstairs.
Somebody is cooking something. It smells so good. Al Franken, baby, you tried it. But I said, he ain't do nothing to me, but I accept his apology. And you don't really see nobody calling for him to step down because they know better. Now, bitch,
no, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I've been watching and I've been listening, and I feel like it is somewhat of a double standard. Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff where you're saying, oh, well, not you, but people are saying, well, you know, it's different with Roy Moore because the women were underage. Yeah, that is very different. But two wrongs don't make it right. And one of those two wrongs don't make it any better because of the fact that somebody was of age and they weren't.
Yeah, but
it still was not supposed to happen. I don't care. That's just like a few years, or last year, that guy right here in Pennsylvania, he was like on some type of committee out in Harrisburg somewhere, and he was going to go visit his aunt or his mother-in-law, somebody 100 years old with dementia, and he would go and visit her and be feeling all up on her in the nursing home, and then the nurses and them, they started.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Can 100-year-old do for you?
But see, she was not mentally there because she had dementia. So she wasn't mentally there to tell him to stop because she's not in her right mind. But one of the nurses had said that they saw something that wasn't right, and then finally, when they finally caught him that last time, they kicked him out and they called the cops, whatever the case may be. But just because, you know, somebody's 100 years old, it doesn't make it any better. And I feel like it doesn't matter what age you are, if you're touching somebody inappropriately and they don't want you touching them, whether I'm 30 or 15, it does not make it right. And I do feel like it's a bit of a double standard. If a Republican person has to step down or shouldn't be in somewhere because of what they did, then so should a Democrat.
You know what? No.
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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
If one of these Democratic men
He didn't touch her. Look.
No,
I seen the picture.
No.
He was like this.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe that. I'm just listen.
No, you listen. I'm not talking about that picture. She was on The View and she talked about how he touched her. Excuse me, how he kissed her and how he touched her behind, and then the picture came out and she didn't know about that. I'm not just talking about no picture. She said how he touched her and he apologized for touching her. So it's not no.
I'm a believer in this. I'm a believer.
Well, no, she said he did, and she said he apologized, and she said she accepted his apology.
Yeah, and she don't want him to be fired.
Well, just because she don't want him to be fired doesn't mean he shouldn't be fired.
No. But I believe that there is a line that you don't cross. And I believe that we are all guilty of touching what we should have just looked at.
Yeah.
We are all guilty of that. Now, for some people, when you are a celebrity, hey, you think it's okay. Let me grab her titties. Let me feel on her ass. You know, we all, not we all, but a lot of people feel that way. I'm even guilty of touching things that I shouldn't have touched. Now, if I'm in a different position now, like, you know, I'm in a different position, somebody could just come up and say, 25 years ago, the scorpion touched me, and he was the scorpion at that time. I didn't like him touching me. Okay, I was wrong for that. I apologize for that. At that time, I was in a different place in my life, and I don't want to say I didn't care, but if you didn't say anything and you liked it or you acknowledged it, but listen, it's not. But a lot of people don't want to say that they didn't like it, but they really felt offended by it, and it haunted them. Like a lot of people probably been touched by somebody else before, and you brought back a feeling of, you know, touching them, but they don't know how to say, oh, this celebrity or this person touched me, or how can I get somebody to believe me? With him, he's saying, I don't even remember this, or this is not the way I remembered it, but I am sorry, I apologize. He's being a man. A lot of these other ones are being pussies about it. Oh, I never did it. Oh, I didn't really say it. When you be a man and you stand up and say something, and I not sincerely believe that he is sorry. He's talking about, I'm going to work and I'm embarrassed. Like, who wouldn't be embarrassed?
Right.
I believe him.
But
so I don't believe he should step down.
But listen to this. He's also an elected official.
Yes.
And if the people in his wherever
and
wanted him
to
step down, well, it was before he was that. But if they wanted him to,
he should.
He should.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He should. And I think anybody in his position, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, you should. But me, I feel like there is a little bit of double standards going on around there, because I feel like what's good enough for the goose should be good enough for the gander. If this Republican is being accused of this and this Democrat is being accused of it, oh, but because this Democrat apologized that it makes it all okay. Well, no, it still doesn't make it okay. Because stop and think about it. We still have people, it's still bothering me that Congress has paid millions and millions and millions of taxpayers' dollars to these people who have come forward and complained about it.
That's why I also say it's different.
But see, what makes me upset about it is that the fact that they paid all this money to these people, to these accusers, and we don't even get to know who the accused is, who did it. And I feel like we have a right to know. I'm a taxpayer. I should know that my dollars paid to shut this person up because this one over here couldn't keep their hands to themselves.
Guess what? Roy Moore, and not Roy Moore.
Al Franken.
Al Franken didn't have to pay nobody to shut them up.
No, because he admitted to it.
Yeah, and guess what? And even when it was wrong, when he did was wrong, they never said nothing then, and it never came in his career when he ran to be a senator of Minnesota. Nobody never said nothing. But this guy, the guy that just left, Michigan, the state of Michigan, and he was using taxpayers' money or whatever they put into his fund. He paid. Yeah, he should have went. When you had to use funds like from a network such as Bill O'Reilly, allegedly, which he really did though, but I'm saying allegedly because he ain't coming for me. And the guy that just stepped down from the Democratic Post,
John Conyers.
John Conyers. Like, come on! You pay her $27,000. That's a lot of money.
$27,000, but $27,000 ain't enough to shut me up.
But she took the bait, baby.
So let me tell you something. You gotta give me at least 50 or more.
Bitch, can you imagine? First of all,
$27,000. That's not enough to shut me up.
You have to go through. I can only imagine what Gretchen Carlson went through to get $20 million. $20 million, and then one accuser from Bill O'Reilly got $32 million, or they said.
But see, Gretchen Carlson, she stuck with that. She didn't stop. You see what I'm saying? She kept pushing the issue. She didn't stop at all. Yeah. And that's sometimes what you got to do. You have to push the issue, especially when people in power where you work at are still doing it, and you know they're still doing it, and then it's just being looked like being dismissed. Like, can you imagine how hard that must have been for her to take down the head of Fox? Like the head.
Yeah, because I don't know if NBC trying to work her in some kind of way, but they might be scared. But listen, nobody should be touching nobody inappropriately. No. And she should not be working nowhere. She's an old Miss America.
She's an old.
She should be working.
No, she should be sitting down on that 20
million. Fuck that. She need more. And especially fucking with Trump, you don't need more. Fucking with Trump. We all need more. Trump, we done fucked.
Let me tell you something.
You two done fucked us up. You during your presidency.
You give me 20 million.
You
will never hear from me.
Guess what?
Okay.
But that's not the point, because Gretchen Carlson.
I know that's not the point, but what I'm saying is, you will never.
Did anybody see ya? That's my new
He got that check and he left. I thank God for being here. I thank God for being here. Because it could have went the other way.
It could have.
I could have gotten that $27,000.
business.
You gonna need no 27,000. You think you gonna give me 27,000 when you got 20 million sitting right there? Oh,
Okay.
No. Oh, everybody in this room touched me.
What's that, like 0.5%? Girl.
And that's 20 million. And that's 20 million. Who's that with the pink? And who's that with the black?
Ooh, that's Cedric Alexander. That's I gotta go back to him.
That looks like somebody standing on the corner.
That's Rich Swan. That's Rich Swan. He had a tough life perfume. I don't remember the other ones, but yeah.
Listen, you won't listen. And
look, in the
I gotta look this one up.
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric or
Cedric. One of the Scorpion Show viewers, he was like a mentor to her or something like that during his wrestling days.
Yeah, he not Cedric Alexander. I'm saying and then that's 20 million after taxes.
Yeah.
Hello.
And that's Akira Tozawa, and that's
I don't care about
Mustafa.
I don't care about them on that side. I'm talking about on this side.
Oh, you like all that hair in this? You like
no, I'm just saying. I like.
I'm going on.
No, the jacket's cute. Yeah. I wouldn't wear it, but it's a cute jacket.
Maybe you can wear your fur. Mikhail was telling me a story about this new fur coat. He took advantage of the Cyber Monday deal. I said, bitch, if I were you, I would wear that coat everywhere. I would have somewhere to go every weekend. For $150, I'm cheap. Okay, my new coat only cost me $25. I'm a cheap bitch. Now, that coat that he got is a bad coat. He told me, oh, I'll just wear it to church one day. No. I'm going to wear that shit every Sunday and every Saturday when I go to somebody's house because it's cold or I don't care. Depending on...
This is a long time ago you said to me, I can tell you got a lot of clothes because you don't wear much at all.
You don't?
Yeah, that's what my cousin said.
Look at this shirt. You wear it 25 times a month.
No, I actually have a bunch of these. They don't just give you one, Tommy. They give you a pair.
No, I know you got a couple, but on this shirt, you would.
Right. Well, it looks like it's only one shirt because...
Remember, like... Now, I could take this shirt over the scrubs, bitch. Like, I could take this over the scrubs.
And then it's crazy because I sit in my room and I look through my closet and I look through my bed. I said, dang, I don't have nothing to wear. And you got all these clothes.
Mikhail told me he has one drawer, back in the day, he told me he had one drawer full of just underwear.
That's it.
Different shirts and clothes. I ain't going to tell you everything. But yeah, this is a long time ago. But
and a lot of stuff I give away.
He don't go nowhere.
I don't go nowhere. That's what my mom used to always say. Why do you buy all these clothes and you don't go anywhere? And then my pastor started saying, and this is true, it's better to have and not need than to need and not have.
Yeah, that's something I'm telling Marco to say. It's better to have and need and not have.
That's what they told your mother. Well, it's better to have it than not to have it.
Yeah.
Well, what damn good is it to have it if y'all can't come down and get it? Well,
yeah. And you know, I stopped getting on Mikhail about...
bad for a coat.
I stopped getting on him about not going with him because I was like...
What happened? You got to stop getting on him? What?
About going places. Because I used to be mad like... Because y'all already know I try to get him quick. But yeah, she was like, he's a homebody.
Who said that?
He likes to be home. My mom.
Oh, yeah.
Mine, like, leave him alone. You already know that's how
yeah.
it is. But now be like, no, because we need to do... He's a homebody.
Right.
I'm like...
I go to work, I go to church, and I go home.
Yeah.
And occasionally over my friends.
Oh, he's lying. Because he occasionally... Anybody see ya?
Well, I said this friend's house.
Bitch, that ain't my friends. That's my... Never mind.
That's at my friend's house.
His friends. His friends.
Right.
Moniece and Brandy. Now, apparently, I shouldn't have nothing to say about Brandy because I should call first before talking about anything. So I don't know what to say on Brandy's part, but if Brandy is really pregnant, because we all know.
Moniece want Love and Hip Hop?
Yes.
Don't tell me she's telling Brandy's business.
She's saying that, is Brandy pregnant? Or is Brandy carrying Ray J's child, or is she carrying her own child?
Did she post that, Moniece?
Oh, fuck yeah.
See, I don't know.
She said, but since you're not pregnant, well, that means I have to come up and bust your ass. Now, I don't know.
What's she trying to fight, Brandy?
Hey!
Wait, Brandy the singer?
Yes! What other singer you know?
Well, what do she got against Brandy?
Because she's already saying something like she got something to do with her brother and all this and that, why he is the way. Not that her brother's crazy, but she be supporting him and stuff like that. But she also said Brandy's Looney Tunes. That's what she said, in her words. I mean, not her words, but I'm paraphrasing. Looney Tunes.
Where's the pen?
Did anybody see you?
Did you have a pen? I need a pen. Hurry up. Go get it.
Where did it go? Do it work?
I don't know, but it's going to work.
He gonna write it down. Shit, Mikhail wrote.
Move.
I can only imagine what you're writing. Oh, I was just gonna say.
No.
I'm not gonna put that in the video.
I am like, I never knew that Moniece didn't like Brandy. Like, that's weird. And why would Brandy?
I didn't need you to write this down.
Well, give it to me, bitch.
But why would you try to tear the receipt up?
Oh, it's coming with me. Listen, and I'm throwing it in the sewer. Cause you're gonna find it down there. Listen, why? Wait, what's going on here?
Ooh, that's Mr. Titus so good. That's my. You need to start watching this. Just keep it.
He look like
keep it on mute. Keep it on
The
mute.
short one.
Yeah,
He does.
That's Apollo Crews. Keep it on mute. I mean, just watch Monday Nights and leave it on mute.
Listen, you got your notes already. Listen, so he look like Fat Bastard.
This the I'm talking about the.
Oh. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I'm just trying to figure out why they, like, why would Moniece think that Brandy got something to do with her brother being lunatic?
She's saying that. She was saying that Brandy plays a part in it, him not taking his medicine. This is a
Brandy knows her brother?
Well, they all know each other in Hollywood. Ooh, it's the lights.
Why can Brandy stop her brother from taking his medicine?
Probably telling him, you don't really need to be on that. You don't need to take that. Alleged. This is all alleged.
I hope she's not.
And I read this alleged stuff.
I hope she's not doing that.
Me neither.
Oh,
You know?
Oh, wow.
You got that man in the suit in the Sunday's Fest.
No. I'm saying, oh, wow, he's fighting in a suit. Like, I wouldn't dare fight in a suit.
Well, that's why he's not fighting in one right now.
He's getting his ass whipped.
He's playing a manager. He's going to lose tonight, but, you know, he's playing his part tonight.
He needs to lose that gut.
And nothing you can do about that. Look at that.
He's big.
Like his stomach is a little big.
Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
wouldn't-
not like a six-pack.
And you wouldn't think that he had that stomach, because his clothes, he wears it well.
Well,
Like,
you
over
got,
his-
but you got to remember, you just ate Thanksgiving dinner, too, so.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
He ain't gonna beat this Samoa Joe, though.
Oh, he's not?
No, he's gonna lose. Yeah, he do.
What's his name? The black one?
Titus O'Neil. And guess what? He's a great family man and all.
He got kids and stuff?
He got 2 children. He's a single father,
Oh.
and he go around like when he's not wrestling. His like part-time job with them is like mentoring children and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he's a very nice man. I don't know
So,
why
yeah.
nobody snatched him up yet.
Brandy and Moniece. Because he's up there playing this.
Bitch, that's millions of dollars.
It is.
Fuck.
But I don't want to see nobody in those Speedos, be with nobody in those Speedos fighting in the ring.
And them tight speedos.
And then looking stupid on, like he's looking stupid.
Come on, cause you know ain't nobody beating no black man up.
No, that's why I'm saying he looks stupid letting this man beat his ass. That's what I'm talking about. This is ridiculous. He should have been knocked the shit out of this man. Hey, who am I watching?
This is my Monday night soap opera.
It's not
he's gonna
hot. I
say
gotta
some-
get to work.
I think he's gonna say something about his stomach.
But
So, yeah.
I'm just, that right there is weird.
Yeah, I don't care about it, honestly.
Yeah.
But if Brandy is pregnant, girl, let me tell you, if Brandy really is pregnant, or maybe Brandy got a condition, I don't know, I think it could be a condition for her to gain that much weight that fast like that. But if she really is pregnant and she's hiding it, nobody's gonna fuck with her no more. And she knows that. She knows it. I ain't got to tell her that.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with him because she's always gonna look like a liar. You've been a liar in the past about different stuff, and you're gonna keep lying in 2017.
She definitely gained weight.
Look at
her
her.
face. Oh. Wow.
She looking like Jasmine Sullivan a little bit.
No, she definitely.
No, not I'm talking about. Look at her.
Like, it's like thick.
her face is not like.
She has a full face now.
Yeah.
But if you are
But I don't-
carrying, let me just say this: if you're carrying your brother's baby,
Yeah.
because your brother and his girlfriend or his fiance, whoever she is, they can't have a child, then why not just say that? People do it all the time.
Yeah.
Why not just say,
Then
you
go
know,
back
I'm
to
looking
the
out
fake
for
stuff
my,
I'm talking
I'm
about.
looking out for my brother. If it's true, I'm looking out because my brother and his fiance can't have kids, so I'm helping them out. Why not just say that? If it's true, why not just say that? I think for anything, I would say, thank God if it is true, I would look at it and say, thank God your brother and his fiance had you around to help them in the situation. Mm-hmm. And thank God you had the strength to be able to help in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, like,
it's more of a blessing.
It's a blessing. So why not say it's true if it is true? If it's not true and she's just gaining weight, then just let her gain her damn weight. She's entitled to gain weight. We all gain weight.
And it shouldn't affect her voice. And
no.
It hasn't, so.
And it hasn't affected her voice. She can still sing. So I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out.
If she... listen, I don't know. Kim Kardashian is doing a great thing. Kim Kardashian is getting her high-powered lawyers to help Centoya Brown, who was... convicted of murder when she was 16 years old for killing her, what's the word? Pimp. She killed her, I was thinking of something else, but yeah, she killed her pimp who she met. He was 43 years old when she killed him, and she has to do at least 60 years or 51 years of prison before she's eligible for parole.
Basically life.
Yeah,
she's
life. Yeah,
how old is she?
Young, 16. She was 16 at the time.
How old is she now?
She's 29.
Yeah.
So she's still young. Yeah. But I've never heard about this story. But it's making waves now. And a lot of celebrities getting involved. So Kim Kardashian's helping out. I seen that Rihanna supporter, was supporting by posting it, by saying free Centoya and Brown and stuff like that. She do need to be released. And
she's been in jail since she was 16? Or this happened when she was 16?
This happened when she was 16.
So when did she go to jail?
Ever since she got killed, ever since she killed her. And this person was out here prostituting her out.
While she was a child.
While she was a child. And she felt the only way that she can, get out of this was killing him. And that's what she did. And a lot of people, like, why would you charge someone like that? You got to think about the physical, mental capacity of someone locked in like that. If you were in that situation, what would you do? And how could you sit here and say, oh yeah, let's put her away for all of these years? At 16 years old, being sold to different men. And he let anybody that got a dick and balls in you.
Penetrate.
I have to say it like this because I want y'all to really think about it. Yeah, of all men of all sizes. Not talking about damn near, but just come on. What does that do to a person? Y'all, if you ain't been there, you really can't judge people like that. She had to get out of that situation. And that was the best thing she could do. And I applaud Kim Kardashian. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people like to come at Kim. I haven't seen nobody giving her props for this. I've only seen minimal people, when I say it, because when I ask about topics, minimal people tell me about stuff like this.
But see, that's the thing. That's why and you notice how I take up for her. In the past, I've taken up for her. Because people pick and choose. People love to hate Kim Kardashian. But when she does things like this, they don't want to talk about it. Why? Because we're so hell-bent on hating her. Yeah. We can't wait until she does something bad, so then we can talk about that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's just kind of like with me. People sometimes love to hate me until, and then when I say something or do something, then it's minimal people that say something good. But it's more people that can't wait to say, oh, we can't stand him. It's just how people...
Y'all gotta get...
That's society. And it is. And that's why I like her, because I feel like, it is what it is. She's famous now. It is what it is. She had a sex tape with her boyfriend. And
who released it?
Who released it? Okay. He released it. And look what it did for him. And she got more out of it than he did. And he was the one who released it. That's what happens. See, God has a way. He does. Yeah, I'm telling you, God has a way. He has a way of taking situations and flipping them. See, I heard the voicemail. He did a radio interview some years ago, Ray J, and he was boasting and bragging about it. And he even played the voicemail where Kim was on his phone crying, asking him, how could he do something like that without even giving her any type of consent or anything like that. And he was boasting and bragging about it. And then look how it flipped.
And look how the mother made it work.
And her mother then turned around and said, it's all right, baby, I got this. I got this. We're going to make this work in our favor. And now look. You don't even hear people talking about Ray J.
Yeah, and hopefully she's good with Kanye in bed because that tape with Ray J.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Good.
Well, it was bad for both of them.
No, it wasn't bad for Ray J. It was bad for her.
Well, I feel like somebody who can... never mind.
Yeah. Because you never know. Brandy might be watching. Don't talk about the size.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying the sex. I don't know. All right, next. Come on? Cause I gotta go.
It was boring. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Congratulations to them. I really don't know who she is, and they keep saying she's an actress.
Yeah, she's an actress. She's been in a couple shows and stuff. She
Shows I haven't seen.
suits and stuff like that. But listen, she's a mixed woman. So a lot of people don't like that. She's biracial. Her mother is black, her father's white. You could barely tell that she has black in her. But that's not the point. The point is the royal family is going to get some color in it. And a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people defended her. But then some people didn't even like the fact that she was of color. And then somebody put it out, well, you know, people like Tracy Ellis Ross and all the biracial girls, do y'all deny their blackness? Why would you deny hers? And her mother is black, clear as day, dark as us. Like, but she's just light. So, congratulations to Prince Harry and his girlfriend.
Congratulations, fiance.
Diana Ross. Diana fucking Ross. You did that
The
at
boss.
the American, yes, the boss, Miss Ross, at the American Music Awards 2017. Y'all didn't tell me about that performance, and I'm over y'all for not telling me, because she did a fantastic job, and then she brought all her kids, she brought her family up,
They honored her.
grandkids, and even Barry Gordy came up. And somebody, I think,
Well, Barry
Tracy's
Gordy
father-
is the father of her.
Yeah.
No, not Tracy's father. The oldest child's
Yeah,
father.
but
The oldest
I think
daughter.
a lot of the baby, and Smokey Robinson came up. I think she had something to do with him a long time ago. Yeah,
Well, they
but-
always sleeping with her.
Oh yeah, back in those
But
times.
Barry Gordy was her
main.
main. But I think Barry Gordy was married at the time. Yeah, I mean, Dreamgirls is not that far off.
Yeah, no, it's a story. She know it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not that far off. But
Yeah.
yeah, the oldest daughter. I think her name is because there's three daughters.
the
It's
dark-skinned
Tracy,
one.
the dark skinned one, and then the light skinned one, which is the youngest daughter. Tracy, I think, is the middle.
Yeah, her father's white.
Yeah, Tracy's the middle daughter. The oldest one, who's Diana Ross's oldest child, that's Barry Gordy's daughter. Oh yes, it is. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he was married when he had a daughter with Diana Ross, and not married to Diana Ross.
She
Married to some other woman. But it is what it is, and I think that's why they denied it for a long time. You know, because back then it wasn't. You know, they wanted to keep it hush hush.
Yeah, but I mean, how could you back in those times? I mean,
Well, easy, because you didn't have the internet, you didn't have any of that. It was more
People was
easier to
talking.
no, but it was more easier to keep it back. Like remember what I said back then, where we had a president for 12 years who was president, and most of this country didn't even know he was paralyzed.
Roosevelt.
Yes, half the people didn't know he was paralyzed. Why? Because you didn't have TV at that time, but you had newspapers and you had pictures. But because the press was so respectful back then that they would wait until he was either seated somewhere or seated behind a desk or
Take a
standing
picture.
behind a podium and then take his picture. Half the people in this country didn't even know he was paralyzed.
Well, how long was he paralyzed?
He was
The whole
paralyzed.
presidency?
Yes, he was paralyzed. He was paralyzed from the waist down. When he ran for president, he became paralyzed at least 10 years before he even became president. He had polio.
Wow.
And when he got paralyzed 10 years before he became president,
I
after
didn't
that-
even know that part.
Yes, he was paralyzed for half of his adult life. He was paralyzed. Once you become paralyzed and you can't walk no more, that's the end of that.
Well,
he was in a wheelchair. He had no use of his legs
Well,
at
he
all.
was elected for he run 3 terms.
Four.
4?
Yes, I just said
He was
12
president
years.
for 16. That's 3 times.
I mean, not 16. He
He
was
died
president
as
from,
president?
Yes, he was president
Okay.
from 1933 to 1945.
I'm about to say, yeah.
That's 12
Because I
years.
said I don't remember him being no fucking 16-year presidency, but I know they did a term limits on presidents.
Well, you said 16. I didn't say 16.
No, I said 12. And you said 16. I said he won 3 terms.
No, I said
3 times
12
4 is
years,
12.
and you said he
3
won
times 4 is 12. I'm thinking, well, damn,
Right.
that's 3 elections.
No, he won 4 terms.
That's my girl, Miss Sasha Banks. Snoop Dogg little cousin. So that means she might be related to Brandy, because Brandy is Snoop Dogg cousin. I don't know. Yeah.
She looks like this guy I know. She looks like his baby mom. And I'm about to show you a picture of her. She looks just like her. She's so corny.
Let me find out she got a baby.
I'm talking about the guy's baby mom.
Oh.
Oh, please let her be in this. I need some of these pictures.
Miss Sasha Banks. Yes, baby. She does!
Yes! Yes!
I thought he was lying.
No! I'm looking. I told you I never forget a face. I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, she looks just like her. Corny and all. Very corny. And I feel like he is way too above to be with her. But that's none of my business.
But if she put a little makeup on, she
Hey.
look cute.
Well, listen. I ain't got nothing to do with
Well,
it.
I don't like her without makeup. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You can stay with her.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Yeah. You just say that's your cousin.
I didn't say it was my cousin. I said some guy I know.
So does Jay Strokes.
Who? Oh yeah, he does.
Oh yeah. Net neutrality. Now, a lot of people been writing me saying you need to talk about net neutrality. At first, I was like, bitch, for what? For what? For what? Y'all need to write your senators, write everybody in Congress that you know of, write all of your representatives, state representatives, tell them to say no to trying to end this net neutrality thing. Net neutrality, if they put it into it, it gives your ISP, who is your internet service providers, the chance to speed up your internet, slow down your internet, block different websites, block apps, and things like that. Now, the head of this chain is Ajit Pai, and he is the head of the FCC under Donald Trump. And he is working his best to get rid of this. And a lot of people are fighting to say, why would you want to block certain websites? If a certain internet provider don't like whatever is going on another website, they can instantly block it and you won't be able to go to that. And it takes away your freedom of speech and just all the things you can go on and things you can do, search on the internet. Why is people trying to limit what we can do on the internet?
Right.
If anything, I believe that there should be something done about whatever people search, it should go to whatever headquarters it is. There needs to be something like that. If you're searching how to build a bomb, how to shoot this and how to do that, it needs to send it back. Just like if you talk on the phone, you talk about, I'm going to kill the president, I'm going to do this and that. It's codes that go to the FBI and pick up your conversation. It needs to go just like that. Just like how y'all can search how to clean up blood with bleach and stuff like that. They can find all the shit you searching. It should wake up whatever source it is out there. Net neutrality is the other thing that should happen. Or it's just like your cell phone provider telling you, oh, you can't call them because you're AT&T, but they had T-Mobile. Oh no, there's no way you could call them. Can you imagine if your phone company did that to you?
No, I can't.
So why should we let an internet service provider do that to us? We need to fight that. I thought they blocked this a long time ago because I remember hearing about this. And now they're trying to make it a thing again. And the vote is going down on December 14th. So find your state representatives, find your senators, and tweet them on Twitter and let them know that this can't go down like that. If there's a petition somewhere, go out and sign it. Oh, look at page. Yeah.
That's it.
We got through everything. Christina Aguilera, before I let this go, you tried doing Whitney Houston. You tried. Now, it's not like how you did in 2000, because in the year 2000, she did a great job. I know you gotta go work.
That was 17 years ago.
And baby, this year, she should let that go. Let that go to Deborah Cox. Let that go to a voice that can stand the test of time. Deborah fucking Cox is out here doing the bodyguard in different cities.
Or Heather Headley.
Yeah, like
people don't mention her. No, Heather Headley can sing.
She's a Broadway singer.
She can sing.
Yeah.
And she's not just a Broadway singer. She's on Broadway, but she don't just do Broadway.
Yeah, but she's an actress more than, and she has, I believe, 1 or 2.
Well, she's an actress more than singer now because of the fact that her music really didn't kick off. But she can sing.
But she was a actress first, and then she was a singer.
Yeah, but she can sing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not denying. Heather Headley can sing.
She can.
Sing.
Instead of going for these names like Christina Aguilera, they need to go for people like them.
But we are talking about the American music awards.
Oh yeah, we are.
Madonna to go for Prince. You know, do a Prince tribute. I'm trying. Pitch.
They also wanted to do Whitney Houston hologram.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. What did you think about Yesterday doing Toni Braxton? And what do you think about Ro James doing Toni Braxton?
The only person that I thought did a good job doing Toni Braxton was Luke James.
Yeah, and I feel
like the rest of them, you know,
out.
I feel like the rest.
Jesse James do a good job.
I feel like no. I feel like, you know, it just was. It didn't make sense to have all three of them on the stage like that. To me, it didn't. And I feel like sometimes you don't always need a group of people. Sometimes you can just do one singer, one good singer, and have them do the damn tribute. That's all you need. And I think Luke James would have did well, y'all know I stand for Luke James, so I'm going to always say Luke James. But that's because Luke James can sing. And he sings so effortless. Like, it's like you could tell this is what Luke was born to do. You don't need all those people doing a tribute to everybody. And Toni Braxton didn't need all that. She really didn't. She didn't need And if she was going to have all those people on stage, she should have had all of the right people on stage.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Kelly Price do it. Or, you know, people be talking about Jennifer Hudson. I would love to see her try, and I would love to see her. Fantasia.
I would rather see. No, I would have rather. I would have said Luke James. Kelly Price would have been good. Who else is a really good? Britney Spears could have did it.
Maybe Janet Jackson.
Maybe Janet.
These days, you don't know which. Never mind.
Solange. No, but like, come on. And that's not taking nothing away from Jessie J, because she can sing, but some things are just not meant for everybody.
Her voice.
Right. And Luke James, I felt like he could have did that by himself. You know, that's just my opinion. But hey, Tony, I can't tell if Tony was really pleased.
But you know who I didn't even think about who they said she did? Jasmine Sullivan. I would have liked to see Jasmine do something. Like, she can fucking sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people like Jasmine, with their voices, they can take a song and make it their own. And you like, damn, it was sung like that? Mm-hmm. I know that's right. Yeah. But, you know. But damn, to me, I feel like, damn, Toni Braxton, she should have been honored for some stuff. Like,
I don't like these tributes they're doing to her on TV.
Yeah, like, I don't like them either. Like, I feel like her tributes could be way better. Toni Braxton was the shit when she was on that radio back in the 90s. At one point, that's all you ever heard. If I ever hear you in my...
That was R&B #1.
Oh, come on. How can you not tribute her and tribute her right? Okay, and she's married.
To
Birdman. You see that post Tamar posted?
I ain't asked her that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
She said that's her husband.
Tamar.
Did Tony deny it?
Listen. Tamar knew what the fuck she was doing.
Well, Tony
excuse me.
It, yeah.
My sis, how could any other person ever be more proud? Toni Braxton Williams. You are the living legend.
She always spreading something, but then she can't be mad at her mom.
Well, she didn't delete it either.
Well, it's Miss Evelyn taking back what she said.
And it was confirmed Birdman's real name was Brian Williams.
Yeah, and Miss Evelyn ain't denied what she said. And why are they letting them just
trust me, like Toni Braxton is married to that man. She's married to him. They got married secretly.
I didn't see him at the show.
So that don't mean nothing because he wasn't there. Come on, you know how these celebrities roll. When Beyonce and Jay-Z first started messing with each other, they barely even sat with each other at certain award shows. Remember that one year at the BET Awards? Yeah. And then at the BET Awards that one year when Monique came out the first time and did the thing, he sat like 2 rows behind her. And they were together then.
But we knew that. He been hitting that.
Well, just like we know that Tony and Birdman is married. Hello? I got to go. It's time to go.
Hit that stop button, please. For the first time in your career.
No, I've hit it before.
Hit it one more time.
No, because it's the first time in my career.
I gotta edit, and I gotta see what's going on with this wrestling.
No, I gotta see what's going on in this. Where's the stop button?
See, bitch, in the back.
Right there. Why does it smell like dog food in here?
You trying me?